bad manners, and we find that there is a correlation between bad manners and sins, between bad manners and how well our children do. And I mentioned this after the khutbatul Jum'ah, in the Jum'ah khutbah yesterday, and I mentioned this affair after the Salah, that there is a correlation, a direct correlation that I've seen with my own eyes. And I've been teaching children since on and off since 1995 as a teacher. And there's a direct correlation between the manners of the child and his good upbringing, his politeness and how he treats elders. The manners, the adab, the behavior and good conduct of a child, and between the results that he attains at school. Between the manners of the child and the sins that he falls into later on. The more well-mannered a child is, the better manners that a child has, the better conduct that he has, the better behavior that he has, then you find that in his teens, the less sinful he is. That's a direct correlation. And between the good manners that he has as a child growing up at the age of 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, at that age, if you find that that child has been taught good manners at that age, you find also that later on he knows now how to conduct himself in the classroom, in front of the mudarrisin, in front of the teachers. And I'm talking just about general education, not just Islamic education, also secular education. That there's a direct correlation between that and between ultimately his GCSE results or her GCSE results and their A-level results. Because Islam and the way that Islam is, and the manners of Islam and the adab and the character, how it develops in Islam right from an early age, that if they are not corrected in their young years, in their early years, then you see the evil results of that bad cultivation by the time they're 15 and 16. And at that stage, calling someone up and saying, please can you get me Abu Hakim's number, or Abu Idris's number, or Abu Iyad's number, or Abu, Fulan's number, Abdul Ilah's number, or Abu Khadeeja's number. I want to ask him a question. Then you ring up and you say, he's doing this and he's doing that, or she's doing this and she's doing that. You say, how old are they? You say, 17. What do you want us to do at 17? What can you do at the age of 17? Because you neglected them. You didn't teach them even how to eat. You didn't even tell them how to raise their trousers above their ankles when they were younger. You didn't even tell them how to tie their hijab properly. So hijab is falling off as they walk in the street because you never taught them. And then your argument is, I was too tired because I was vacuuming the carpet. Too tired because I was wiping the windows. What about the cultivation of the children? What about educating the children? Too busy polishing. Too busy with your own lives, too busy shopping. You didn't educate and cultivate your children. And then you cry at the age of 15 and 16 and 17 and 18 because you've lost them to the streets and through sins and so on. Manners